that. My hair's a mess. I've been cleaning, I've been moving all day. I got stuff I've been doing all day, so I've just kind of been I'm a little disheveled right now. I've been just working my butt off all day. My hair's funny. I haven't done my hair today. It doesn't matter. My hair doesn't matter, I guess. I just got sent a video that Real News Network released. Taya over there at Real News Network. I put a link to the video, and I'm going to show part of it. I'm just going to show a little tiny piece of it. But what we're seeing, and you guys saw this today when we watched Jayland Walker get executed. They shot him as he was on the ground laying there. The first couple shots dropped him, and then they shot him another, I don't know, 50, 60 times after he was already on the ground. Where are you guys at? Everybody hit the number 1 button. Let me know where you're at. I don't care if you're watching this in 3 days, in 3 weeks, or right this second. Right now, drop down in the comments section, we don't stop. Put it right there, we don't stop. Just put it right there, because we can't stop. When I show you guys this video right now, if you're sitting there watching this on YouTube tomorrow, type in the comment section, we don't stop. Hit the like button, take your finger, hit the like button, make sure that you're subscribe to the channel, and share the videos. That's what I have to be more adamant about it, and it's not my number 1 goal in life, but it is. I need you guys to put we don't stop. Drop a comment, and if you're watching this later, drop the comment. So, all right, now that that's been said, and I'm past my own personal vanity, it's like, I watched this video, and these filthy pigs in Loveland, Colorado, they go over to this girl's house who had an altercation with her boyfriend. Taya from Real News Network, she breaks it down so succinctly and so clearly. The cops go to this 14-year-old girl's house because she smacked her 18-year-old boyfriend when she found out he cheated on her. Look, I'm going to tell you something. Women have smacked men since the beginning of time. And what we don't do is we don't beat the shit out of them. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. You don't get to destroy a woman because she smacks you. You gently get her away from you. But you don't get into a fist fight with a woman because she smacks you. It's just ridiculous. And so when I saw this video today, and I'm going to show you guys a clip of the video right here. Let me flip my camera around so you guys can take a look at this. This is absolutely, no, you don't hit them. Listen, it's just incredible. What we're seeing from the pigs in America is that it's about officer safety only and about dominating and controlling. And what we need to do is we need to get organized. We need to organize groups of people to get together, and we're not going to put up with this. This has to come to an end. This has to come to an end. This is disgusting. I mean, what you guys are going to see right here, it's really gross. I'm just warning you now. What you're going to see right here is really, really gross. This is one of the grossest things I've seen. They attack a 14-year-old girl. I couldn't imagine being her dad, because I'll tell you what, that taser wouldn't stop me. It would just make me mad. And then number 2, if you go to attack my 14-year-old daughter, I don't give a damn what kind of weapons you have. God have mercy on your soul, because I'm sending you away. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. These filthy freaking pigs. Filthy pigs in our country. It's disgusting. It's just disgusting. And we're seeing it day in and day out. Every night, every day, cops are attacking people. They're attacking people. It's just crazy. It's just absolutely crazy. So I'll show you guys a little bit of this video. This is Taya over at Real News Network. She's presenting it. I haven't seen the full body cam yet. This is just disgusting. Just disgusting. It really is. And so I want you guys to see it. There's absolutely no, I saw the word accountability because I'm driving, so I can't look at my phone. But there's absolutely no accountability, and they don't get in trouble for anything. And you have the lowest level thugs who are becoming pigs. It's just disgusting. It's the grossest thing I've ever been a part of. No, I'm not gonna pull over, dude. I'm driving. Man, how many times do people not realize that my car drives itself? I don't have to do anything. But that's not the point. That's not the point. I'm not going to listen to the peanut gallery throw peanuts at me as I explain things and I break things down. I'm not going to do it. Go do something else with your time. If you're so worried about me, go worry about yourself. It's just so disgusting. I saw the body cam. Naven, what are you doing in here, dude? I blocked your account a long time ago. I unblocked you, and now you're here being a jerk again. I'll block you permanently again, dude. It's up to you. I don't give a damn about, I don't care, dude. If you're not a part of the movement for change, I don't care what you do or where you go. I don't care. I just don't care. Why don't you figure out what to do with your life instead of throwing peanuts at people on YouTube? You literally are a guy from the peanut gallery throwing peanuts at people who do stuff. It's just ridiculous, Naven. I blocked you before permanently. I just unblocked everybody. And the first day you're allowed back in, you start being a jerk. It's not you that I'm pissed off about, Naven. You're a nothing and a nobody who doesn't do anything for anybody but yourself. And so you don't care about anybody else. I watched this 14-year-old girl get put in handcuffs. I watched this guy who said, I'm a canine officer, as he choked the dog. And I watched them tase a dog, tase a full-grown man. I just don't understand it. I just don't understand it. I just can't wrap my head around it. And this internal, there's no internal YouTube war. There's people who are full of garbage, who are literally just scamming people for views and likes and comments, sucking the energy that I put off so that they can get views. They'll put a picture of me in handcuffs as their thumbnail, and then it's the #1 video on their page. I mean, I'll tell you what, that Great Lake audits, you must feel like a real douche, Great Lake. You must feel like a douchebag because you are a douchebag. You put a video of me in handcuffs and let our conversation go, and it's your #1 video. You do all these audits, you try oh so hard, but your #1 video is me. What a joke. It's just what a joke. It is what a joke. So I'm gonna show you guys this video now because I wanna get back to focus here. In Loveland, Colorado, a 14-year-old girl had a falling out with her ex-boyfriend. They broke up that day. She smacked him like a girl smacks a boy when they break up. I've been smacked by a girl before. You may have been smacked by a girl before. It happens to a lot of people when they have a relationship, especially if you get caught cheating. The girl will smack you. I've experienced it. I've experienced it. So you can't retaliate. You just walk away. You just walk away, right? I mean, it is what it is. But I mean, I would feel really bad if my #1 video is a phone call I released of someone who's an actual doer. I'd feel pretty bad. I'd feel pretty silly about myself. If my #1 video was of somebody else. Guy must feel like a major douchebag because he is a douchebag. Good luck in your case, bro. See how you do. So I'm going to show you guys the video right now. And this is just disgusting. There's no other way to say it. This is absolutely disgusting. You never seen anything like this. This is disgusting. This is gross. So let me flip my camera around so you guys can see this. Let's take a look here. Let's take a look. I'm gonna put my hand up here so I can
take a look. Stop. No, this is my daughter. Put that down. This is my daughter. She's 14. You can't arrest a 14-year-old. No, you cannot.
And they keep muting their body cameras too. Look at that. Look what they're doing to her. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Now, like any father watching his daughter being manhandled by 4 grown men, it was simply too much to take. So he tried to intervene. And how did the Loveland cops respond? Watch.
Stop. No, this is my daughter. Put that down. This is my daughter. She's 14. You can't arrest a 14-year-old. No, you cannot. No, you can't. Bullshit. Let me get my dog. Let me get my fucking dog. We're not gonna walk away.
Now he grabs him. The pig grabs him. Get on the ground? He shoots him with a taser in the chest. Now look, now there's 3 cops attacking the 14-year-old girl. Watch this. You hear the girl screaming in the background? They're attacking her. Do you see that? They're attacking her. They're over there attacking. Listen to what he says.
And not to be outdone or to let the beleaguered family off easy, police also entitled the family dog Skippy.
Watch what he does to this dog. Watch what he does. They're attacking her. They're attacking her. Drop her down and get on top of her. Watch what he does to the dog. Look what he's doing. Look at what he's doing to this dog. He's got the dog by the... Look, he's choking the dog. Look what he's doing. My God. My God. They got him in handcuffs. He shoved him. Stop.
Domestic violence is a terrible crime.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. The system is broken. It needs to be changed. This system isn't gonna... Relax, I'm a canine officer, so I get to choke your dog? I'm a canine officer. What are you talking about? I choke dogs all the time. Freaking disgusting pigs. Freaking disgusting pigs. I mean, just disgusting pigs. You pick up my dog like that, Copper, guess what? Today's the day everything changes for your life and for my life. Because you pick up my dog like that, bud, you're going to have to get your gun out. Because if you pick up my dog like that, guess what's going to happen? You're going to have 210 pounds come straight at you, bud. You pick up my dog like that, it's on. It's on. And by the way, remember, this is all over the girl who smacked her boyfriend, and the cop saw it. He saw her smack her boyfriend, and then he decided to initiate an arrest. It's worse than that. He tried to initiate an arrest, but she wasn't home. And so they left and came back again to arrest a 14-year-old girl for smacking her boyfriend. I'm talking like that. Smacking her boyfriend. Smacking her boyfriend. You know, I've been a wrestler and a fighter my entire life. Sometimes when you drill, when you're fighting or wrestling, you get a pop, you get a shot, you get a hit. Happens all the time. And you go, oh, okay, you got me, dude. You just keep going. Because it's not personal. I mean, what a fucking joke. And so now the cops, what they're doing is they're doing anything they want to us. And there's no limit to what can happen to us as long as they're using a badge and a gun and a taser. I'm telling you, man, how many times have you guys seen me say, I'm not for a civil war. I'm against a civil war. I'm against us going into violence. It's only going to be a matter of time before it's not going to be me, but I can't stop it. I don't know when it happens, but it's going to happen. This idea of policing over us has to come to an end. We don't need police. We need peace officers. I mean, I saw that. I'm watching this. I'm a human being. I'm a full-grown man. I'm a full-grown man. I got gray on the side of my hair, okay? I'm a full-grown adult male. I've been an executive in big companies. I've been in charge of $1 million budgets. Like, what are you talking about? That is inappropriate. It's inappropriate to go to a girl's house and try to arrest her for smacking her boyfriend. Man, I hope my buddy C in Ohio is around because I want to get on that website tonight. I think the people are hungry for change. I think people want this regime of pigs ran out. I mean, this is the most... I mean, we watch Jalen get executed. We watch that happen. In the same day, I see Loveland cops go over to a 14-year-old girl's house to arrest her. I mean, what the is happening in our country? And by the way, that video that you just saw, it goes around the world. My friends in Colombia, my family in Colombia, my friends and family in Canada, I got friends and family over in Germany, and they call me and they go, Chille, is this real? And I gotta tell them, yeah, that's real. The cops attacked her, wanted to arrest her for smacking her ex-boyfriend, their ex-boyfriends as of that day. And then the cops they shot her husband, they shot her daddy in the chest, in the heart, right here where it can kill you, with a taser because he didn't lay on the ground. It's time to organize. It's time to organize and begin a true resistance through assemble and peace and legislation. And that's the way I want to do it. I think there's going to be people who are going to go to violence here very soon. I think it's only a matter of when we go to a mass. I think, pretty soon the police departments in America are going to get burnt to the ground. I can see it happening. I don't call for that. You know that. I've been consistent since the beginning. Since the beginning, I started my channel on TikTok in June. What have I always said? Non-violence. Non-violence. Violence won't get us anywhere. I think it's only going to be a matter of time before they start to destroy these police departments. I think it's only a matter of time before these police departments end up getting burned to the ground. We don't want these pigs anymore. I don't want these pigs anymore. Now, I'm not going to participate in violence. I won't join any violent movement. I just don't know when it's going to happen, but it's going to happen. There are people who are not as refined as I am. There are people who are more emotional than I am. And I think it's only a matter of time before they burn these cop shops to the ground. And you know what? I'll bring out my hot dogs and marshmallows and I'll enjoy a pig roast because this is disgusting. This is absolutely disgusting. It really is. I mean, we're looking at the end of America as we know it. We're looking at the end of America as we know it. But let me show you guys the video where they grabbed this 14-year-old girl like she's me, like she's 210 pounds. Hey, Chad Goo, I'm going to knock you out, bro. I hope you're working on your striking because I'm going to knock you out, Chad. I'm going to knock your pig ass out. I can't wait for everybody to see that these cops, no matter how big they are, like that bitch Chad Goo, they're just a bunch of pussies. That's all. Excuse my language. I'm a little bit fired up. I apologize. I'm not the decider for everybody, you filthy pigs. It's only going to be a matter of time before the people burn these cop shops down. I don't want to see that. I'm against violence. I'm against using violence to get things done. I think that we should assemble and use legislation and petition through suing the government over and over and over. That's how I think we should do it. But I think that we're going to end up going to violence here really soon because I'm sick of this. I'm sick of this.
Relatively minor altercation was witnessed by a Loveland City police officer, and instead of just writing it off as a harmless dispute among children, or perhaps considering that he needed to get the parents of both teenagers involved in resolving this, he decided to investigate to secure an arrest. And not only that, since he was training a fellow officer, he enlisted him as well to join in. The police approached the young man, but he told them the slap did not harm him, so he declined to press charges. But undeterred, vigilant detectives began questioning.
Vigilant detectives.
Soon they built an airtight case and decided to charge the young girl with domestic violence.
Domestic violence.
Despite the fact that the victim had said the slap caused him no injuries or
Good job, Taya.
So not one, not
Good job,
two,
Taya.
not three, but four local police
Four
officers
cops.
decided to hunt down the 14-year-old girl.
They're going to hunt her down.
So they showed her at her home where she lived with her father.
They're working
And
in
they started
shifts.
banging on the door, searching for the criminal. Let's watch.
Let me fix my phone here real quick.
Eventually, her father works as a butcher in a nearby grocery store arrived home. There, his daughter asked him to fix her bike, which was broken. And as he was preparing to do so, he noticed multiple missed calls on his phone from the local police. He called them, they showed up, and then this happened.
He's fixing her bike, dude. He's fixing her bike. I was asking for my shit back because he cheated on me. I want my elephant, my unicorn, and now watch what they do to this girl.
One important note as we continue to review the video. Loveland Police internal regulations state that unless a child poses an immediate violent threat, restraints should not be used. But that didn't stop these officers from putting her...
Officers? They're not officers. He's gonna put her in handcuffs, dude. He's gonna put her in handcuffs. They're turning off. Look at that. She's 14. Look at that.
Now, like any father watching this daughter being manhandled by 4 grown men, that was simply too much to take. So he tried to intervene. And how did the Loveland cops respond? Watch.
Stop. No, this is my daughter. Put that down. This is my daughter. She's 14. You can't arrest a 14-year-old. No, you cannot. No, you can't. Bullshit. It's my dog. We're not going to walk over there. We're not going to walk over there.
Get on the... He's trying to pick up his dog. He's trying to pick up his dog. He pushes him away. He shoots him with a taser. Now he has to watch 4 men attack his daughter. She's screaming. She's screaming. God bless you, Henry. Roll over on your stomach. You hear the daughter screaming? They're attacking her.
And not to be outdone or to let the beleaguered family off easy, police also attacked the family dog Skippy.
Watch what this pig does to this dog. Watch what this pig does. Drop her down and get on top of her. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Jeez Louise. Oh my God. 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 What's up, Playboy?
Like I said, domestic violence is a terrible crime. But kids make mistakes. And this kid was taken to the ground brutally, bruised, abraded, and given a concussion. She had to witness her father being manhandled and tasered, and even her dog being choked and attacked. No kid deserves that. Now, like most police overreach, this might have remained pretty much secret, if not for the tireless work of civil rights attorney Sarah Shelkey, as I mentioned before, who I will be integrating later. But first, I'm joined by my reporting partner, Stephen Janis, who's
One second.
the documents
One second.
and reaching out to the department. Stephen, thank you
Dude.
so much for joining me.
Dude.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
So you've been reviewing the lawsuit and related documents.
So there is a lawsuit pending. I highly recommend everybody go over to the Real News Network. Everybody pop over to the Real News Network. Tell them Chille sent you from DeletelawZ. Go over to the Real News Network real quick. Make sure you subscribe to Taya and her investigative partner over there. Tell them that DeletelawZ sent you over there, and give her a subscribe as I did as well. And hit the like button, everybody. Make sure you share the video. Drop down in the comment right now. We don't stop. We don't stop. I mean, it's just like, how long before the American citizens turn to violence? How long before we start to form factions that say you will not arrest our people and take them to a dungeon any longer? Because I'm ready for that. I'm ready. I'm not going to lead the charge of it, but I certainly will be a part of you're not going to arrest our people anymore. I'm not going to put up with it anymore. I would not Obviously, you guys know all I do is preach nonviolence, but I'm telling you, I'm done with it. I'm done with it. I'm done with these pigs attacking people. I'm absolutely done with it. And these are the pigs that we have because there's nobody in their ear telling them, no, 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 no. He says, oh, I saw a 14-year-old girl smack her boyfriend. There's no one with a with a modicum of even a tiny speck of intelligence. What'd you say, Dad Bird? I didn't see what you wrote there, man. Thank you, Dagger, and I appreciate it, man. Thanks for the support. God bless you, man. It's just, I'm done with these pigs. I'm done with them. And everybody's gonna get to watch a pig get his ass beat in September. I'm gonna knock that pig out. I can't wait. I cannot wait. Every single video I watch, I think of Chad Goo being the piece of garbage that he is. That's what I think about. And Chad Goo's doing this kid, and he's, oh, look at what I'm doing. Chad, you're a pig, dog. You are a pig. You're a pig. There's nothing good about you, Chad. You're a piece of garbage, dude. You don't offer anything to anyone. You don't help anybody out. You're the problem with our society. So you get all your little piggies to put their money in and bet, because I tell you what, I'm gonna knock you out, Chad. You better be working on your striking, because if you're not, dude, and you don't know how to fight, I'm gonna knock you out, dog. I'm gonna knock your ass out. I'm sure Chad's gonna be a tough fight. I'm sure of that. But that doesn't mean he's gonna win. He's gonna lose. He's gonna lose. And every single time I watch a pig video where they're beating, raping, killing, torturing, choking dogs, and then going, what are you talking about? I'm a canine officer, dude. Canine officers are the lowest form of scum. Canine officers are the lowest pigs. They're the lowest ones. They're disgusting. It's in September. I just want to take my aggression out on someone, you know, and I don't ever get to really release my aggression, you know, and I don't really get to ever just release my aggression. It just chaps my lips, you know. It just pisses me off beyond all measure, you know. Why do we need cops investigating teenagers having a breakup fight? Thank you, Dr. Bob. I appreciate the support. Who's in here? We got Motor in here. Good to see you guys. Icarus, you know, you're on the verge of being banned from my channel. You know that, right? I'm on the verge of banning you. I unblocked everybody the other day, and then my comments got inundated with trolls. So I'm reblocking people again. Icarus, you're right there on the verge. I don't know what your deal is, dude, but I really don't need your left-handed bullshit. I just don't need it. I just don't need it, and I don't care. If you're not on the movement for change, you can get the flock out of here, bro. Go shepherd another flock, because you don't belong here. I don't give a damn what you think. Do you understand that? I don't care. As you throw your peanuts from the peanut gallery, I don't care. I don't give a shit what you think. You're not doing anything to change a damn thing. Listen, I'll tell you what. You check the country. Look at the whole country. I'm doing absolutely everything I can do as a human being to fight back against a police state, prison state, death state. I'm teaching people how to stand up for their rights. I'm teaching people. And you just keep going with these stupid comments. It just doesn't matter, dude. You didn't see that 14-year-old girl get attacked? You're worried about me showing up for a fight with Chad Goo? Who gives a damn about Chad and I's fight? It doesn't matter. I just get to take my aggression out on a pig. But what's the bigger point? The bigger point is we got to get rid of this system. We have to get rid of this system. This system is dog poo. It's dog poo. Thank you for the super chat, Dr. Bob. Thank you guys for the super chat. I'm sorry. I try not to read comments because what I do is I'll catch something like Icarus saying something stupid, and then it triggers me, and instead of talking about the change that has to happen, I end up dealing with some stupid troll who doesn't offer anything to the world. He's just sitting behind his laptop throwing peanut galleries. Hey, dude, I don't give a damn if you said there's lots of censorship. Go somewhere where they won't kick you out of the room, because I'll kick your butt right out, brother. I'm not here to be your piñata. I'm not a piñata for you just to hit me as I come up here and I push for change. If you don't like what I got to say and you want to say stupid-ish, I will kick your ass out of the room. This isn't censorship. You're a dick. Try that, bud. How about that? I don't got to put up with you harassing me and hitting me like I'm a pinata, and your stick are the words you're using from your fingertips. I'm not going to put up with it, bud. This is you're censoring my free speech. No, you're just an a-hole, bro. You're just an a-hole. You don't offer anything. Witch on Fire is in the room. Good to see you. Lily, nice to see you. Lily Rose, good to see you. John Doe's in the room. Deborah Rogers. Deborah's got a case coming up on Tuesday, guys. Deborah, I didn't get your stuff until yesterday. So it's like, if you're not working towards change, and all you're doing is going on these ridiculous troll channels and saying how bad someone is that's going for change, take a look at your life. Take a look at your life. Archangel, good to see you. David, nice to see you. How you doing? Greg, it's always good to see you, brother. Dean, how are you doing? We don't stop under any circumstances. But how can you watch them attack a 14-year-old girl? How could you watch that? How could you watch that and then think to yourself, yeah, you know what? The guy who's talking about it, he's the bad guy. You just saw 4 pigs go to someone's house to investigate them. We have missions too. Naven, let me say what your mission is. Your mission's no longer on my channel, Naven. I just blocked you, brother. Go to someone else's channel. Your mission is to be a troll, and I don't give a damn about your feelings, not one bit. I don't care. I said your name once. I'll never say it again because I'll never see you again, bud. And I won't unblock you when I unblock everybody else. I don't care. I don't care. I don't give a shit. You don't offer anything. How many federal civil rights lawsuits have you filed this year? Yeah, it's just, I don't have to put up with you. You don't have a mission, dude. Your mission is nothing but to hate and spread hatred and not to try to change a damn thing unless it's going to make you money from views. I mean, look at that douchebag Aaron Collins. His #1 video, the guy who goes out and record cops, Aaron Collins of Great Lake Audits. He goes out and records cops. His #1 video is when he betrayed me, or tried to. If you listen to the voicemail, if you listen to the audio back and forth, I'm telling him stop being a weakling, just say the truth. And now it's his #1 video. Way to go, Aaron Collins of Great Lake Audits. You are a douchebag squared, dude. Sorry, I don't mean to go off on people, but it's his #1 video. His #1 video is of me talking to him on the phone, and this guy goes out and audits cops. But his #1 video is putting a picture of me in handcuffs. What a beta male. I mean, Aaron, you know, you may not have been considered beta to me before, but you do now. You definitely seem like a beta male now, brother. Your #1 video is a picture of me. Oh my God. It's just like these people who come in here to say stuff. They just come in here to say stupid shit. What are you doing for change? You want to go join bootlickers channels? Enjoy yourself. We have to change this system. I got a website coming out. I can't wait. I'm working on it tonight. I'll be working on that website tonight. It looks so good. It looks so good. It looks so good. Yeah, Court, you douchebag. I have a thumbnail with Aaron in it where we talked about his motions, not about betraying him and releasing an audio of him. The difference, I have a thumbnail with him in it when he participated on a phone call about his motions. Yeah, and mine has 6,000 views. It's not my #1 video. It's his #1 video. So just put that in your pipe, Aaron. You're a real douchebag, dude. You really showed yourself. I am not Chille's pawn. #1 video is me. I'm not Chille's pawn. I am not Chille's boy. #1 video is Chille. You must feel like a nincompoop. You must feel like a little bitty ant just crawling up a vine, trying to get something to eat, and then here comes a Chille ant, and it eats your face off. Well, KJ, you couldn't have followed my videos for years. I've only been public for 1 year. I started on June 20th of 2021, and now it's just July 3rd of 2000. Dunce Cap! What's going on, Dunce Cap? That's the best one. And have you guys not loved this? Have you not loved it? Have you not loved it? I'm serious. The term Dunce Cap, where'd that come from? The term beta male, where'd that come from? The term torture cuffs, where'd that come from? You see, you set the standard. You set a standard by being a doer. You see, I'm a doer. I'm going to change this country, and I need everybody's help. I can't do it alone. But I just think it's only a matter of time before what happens is we go to violence. I think that the people of America will soon go to violence. And if they do, which I hope that they don't, then the first thing should go is the cop shops and the jails and the prisons. They should all be gone. They should be gone. They should be gone. They should all be gone. They should all be gone. Because you have to understand, I think in terms of change. Of course, you know, I'm not a very good judge of character because I'm a loving, trusting person, and I open my heart and my soul and my mind to almost anybody who needs my help. You know, well, Icarus, you just are trolling me, bro, and I've just about had enough. You were putting a time out, and that's fine, but Icarus, I don't need your crap, dude. I'm trying to change things here, and I am running for governor. So don't start with your crap with me, dude. I want to stay focused on change. Because you know what? If that filthy pig who had gone over to arrest the 14-year-old girl, if he had had goggles on that everybody can see what he sees, and a headset with 2 different agencies in it, and he said, oh, I'm investigating this 14-year-old girl for smacking her boyfriend. And then what happens? Then you hear in the headset, the Montesquieu agency says, leave her alone. Leave her alone. She's a 14-year-old girl who had a falling out with her boyfriend. Leave her alone. But you see, you do need people who are willing to follow orders to some level. But you follow the orders of the Constitution of the Bill of Rights. Okay? You follow me? You guys get it? But we have to get rid of this system of cops. We have to completely and utterly defund law enforcement. Law enforcement, that term has got to go away. There's not a single law enforcer in America. They sign up to be peace officers. That's what the contract is. They swear an oath to the Constitution. They do not sign up to be law enforcers. You understand? That's not how it works. Good to see you, Deborah. Witch on Fire. How are you? Nice to see everybody. Jimmy Jones. Jimmy Jones. What's going on, Jimmy? Where are there any members in here? Let me do a couple shout outs here for people. The tribe is in the room. Andrew. Motomon 420. It's 420 when I get back to my place. I'm ready to smoke one. I know his mom is the one who blocked you. And after that guy lost his motion, his mom called me and said, what do we do? And I said, I don't know. Call a lawyer. I have no idea what to do. I'm not going to help you. #1 video, dude. Congratulations. You're a real wiener. A real winner, I mean. You're a real wiener. So just so you know, Transparency, Peace, Justice is coming out this week. My boy Big C and I, we're going to work on it tonight. I'm going to work on that website tonight. What's going on? What's going on? How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? Hit the #1 button. Let me know where you guys are from. Have you hit the like button yet? Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. No, the thing is, Mandy, is I can't stop. There you go, Court. Hey, Court, you're also on the verge of being gone, just so you know. I'm done with you stupid trolls. I'm not going to be just trolled by you stupid people who don't offer anything. Hey, Court, when you let me know the lawsuits you filed this year, when you let me know how many people that you helped them out when they got cheated by the cops, all right? When that happens, you let me know, and then I'll let you come and troll me all you want. But let me know when you actually help people. Dina, I'm in WeHo. Dina, I'm in WeHo. What's going on? I'm in WeHo. What's going on? What is going on? Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Anyway, I'm just fired up because how can you watch that and think that this is a good system? How can you watch that and think that that's a good system? How can you? I'm just wondering. How can you watch, Dan, what's going on? Good to see you. What's going on? What's going on, Press? How you doing? Tyler, nice to see you. How you doing? Todd, what's going on? The tribe is in effect today. What's going on? Archangel Michael, how you doing? Good to see you, Michael. Gotcha. Good to see you. Nick, nice to see you. Deborah, nice to see you. So listen to what you just saw and think to yourself, this is are going great. You could not watch this and think that it's good. I'm just saying. I've only had 2 coffees today. I'm due for a triple espresso. I really need a triple espresso. I really do. I really need one. But I'm following a U-Haul right now. I help my buddy. I mean, these hands have been working so. You see that? Look at my hands. That's from 3 days of moving stuff. 3 days straight. Mandy's not a troll. Mandy's been here for a long time. I mean, do you see her in troll accounts saying bad things about me? Because that's the one. The tough one for me is when I see people who I like, who I've spent a lot of time with, and then people send me screenshots of the comments they make on troll accounts. And it's like, you know what? I don't really care, though, to be honest. You know, I care about people who are nice to me. I care about people who want to change things. I care about people who... Oh, what's up, David Condon? David Condon's in the room. What's going on? I know. Mandy, don't worry about it. Someone just talking trash. Someone just talking trash. Don't worry about it. I know you've been here since the beginning, Mandy. You know, it's just silly. What's going on, David Condon? David Condon's in the room, everybody. There you go, David. There you go, David. David, you're now a moderator, brother. You are now a moderator. My buddy David Condon's a moderator. He's in his, David's not quite yet 60. He's still pretty young. He's still in his 50s. He hasn't hit his 60s just yet. But I got to see him for a few minutes the other morning when I stopped by the house and picked up mail and picked up a few different things. But it's good to see you, David Condon. I got nothing but love for you, brother. Thank you for supporting me all these years, dude. I mean, you have been a friend to me, and you've never wavered on our friendship. I appreciate you, David. Thank you, bro. So I'll see you on Tuesday, David, the day after 4th of July. That's our day. So we're gonna go out and we're gonna get some lunch and go shopping and we're gonna get to hang out. Good to see you, Witch. Nice to see you, Casey. How you doing? How's everybody doing? Big shout out to my buddy Jim. Big shout out to my buddy Jim in the Midwest. Good old James over there in the Midwest. I just wanted to say thank you to James. I appreciate you, James. The conversation that we had today and the videos that you sent me. James is the one who originally sent me... James is the one, James in the Midwest. I'll just call him James in the Midwest. James is the one who sent me the video today, and I wanted to say thank you to James for showing me this and the conversation that we had today. I'm super grateful. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready for a freshie. I can tell you that. I definitely need a bong rip, man. I mean, I'm pissed off. I've had one of these days today where all we're seeing are cops abuse and kill people. I mean, did you guys see that Jayland Walker, which of the over 90 shots released, that Jayland Walker was on the ground after the first barrage of bullets, and they continued to shoot him when he was on the ground. They continued to shoot the man when he was on the ground. Everybody put his name in the chat, please. It's got me on the verge of tears, you know. Hashtag Jayland Walker, Jayland. Put his name in the chat. If you're watching this in a week, if you're watching this in a year, put in the comment section, hashtag Jayland Walker. Jayland Walker did not deserve to be murdered like a rabid dog in the street. And after he was on the concrete, they continued to unload their guns. And the people will say, the police need more training. Good to see you, Jonathan Music. Nice to see you. Mandy, good to see you. David, it's nice to see you. Yeah, that's right. That's right. He's just like James Sheets. Just like James Sheets. James Sheets, you're not out of my memories, brother. When I throw a prayer up to the God up above, I tell you, James, I reach out and I say, hey, you know, James knows it. Help me get the killers who killed you, James. Help me, dude. Help me get a break in the case. Help me. If there is an afterlife and there is a God and your soul is somewhere, James, help me get them. Help me bring them to justice. Help me get them. Help me get those pigs. BCI is not going to help us. BCI is not going to help us. I called that Bansky. I called Bansky. I left him a message. Bansky, you are a real low-life scum bucket. You are a real low-life scum bucket. I'm just feeling so fired up today. I just want to make that phone call right now. Let's think about something. Jimmy James, everybody, my friend James right now is suffering from COVID. My friend James is suffering from COVID right now. He's very sick. So if you guys would do me a favor, please, if you're be so kind, can you throw up a prayer for my buddy James? My buddy James, who's a supporter of this channel, and we have these long conversations. We have shed many tears on the phone, James and I have. He's suffering from COVID right now. So I want to think of something grateful, and I want to think of something humble. And there can be nothing more humble than asking for help from the universe, from God, from Jesus, from Muhammad, from Yahweh, whatever you want to call it, you know. But if you would, real quick, his name is James. Throw up a prayer for James. James is a devout Christian, so he's a Jesus man. God bless you, James. I'm throwing up a prayer for you right now, James. And I want to thank you for your support and for your friendship. Thank you. They found no wrongdoing, huh? They found no wrongdoing. It just chaps my ass, you know? It just chaps, I say ass? Chaps my lips. I tried to change it. Man, I have been a cursing sailor today. But what do you expect? May James be healed in the name of Jesus. Thank you, Archangel, for truth. I appreciate that, man. James, Archangel just threw up a prayer for you. Lots of prayers coming for you, James. Lots of prayers coming for you. He's been fighting this COVID. He's real sick. He's real sick. So I'm praying for James myself. I mean, how can you guys watch it? You know, I mean, just so you guys know, you know, there's two places in your body where your cells, the cells in your arm, the cells in your cheeks, the cells in your nose, in your eyes, you have cells in your hair, right? There's only two places in the human body where stress affects your life. And the way that your body feels stress is, number one, in the brain. Your brain feels stress. And number two, the only other cells in your body where you feel stress are in your heart. So you guys, I feel everything. I'm an empath. I feel everything. When people get cheated and killed. So listen, with that being said, I'm 47. I'm about to be 48. We don't have a long time. My life has been this way. I've always been this way. I was baptized in the fire as a boy. I learned some things as a kid that a kid shouldn't learn, but I learned them. And it changed me. It made me a hard man, but then it made me this empathetic man. And so, like Deborah, for example, Deborah has court on Tuesday. Deborah Rogers, she's in here. And when I wake up on Tuesday morning, the first thing that I'm going to think about is Deborah. And Deborah is facing court on Tuesday morning, and I'm going to be thinking about her. So we only have a little bit of time. I'm 47. If I live past 67 without someone hurting me first, if I live to 67, I don't know if my heart is going to make it past 70, you know? Because I literally feel the pain of others. I feel, watching Jalen get gunned down in the streets like a rabid dog. I tell you, I dreamt about it last night before I saw the video. And when I woke up this morning, the first thing I did was started to do research to see if maybe there was a video out, but there was none. You know, maybe someone had leaked it or something, but there was nothing. And so then I started my day, and I started moving stuff with my buddy. But I think we got maybe 20, 30 years together, you and I, because I need everybody's help. We all have to do it together. We got to push for change together. So I want to try to enjoy our time. Yeah, I was born in 74, year of the tiger in the Chinese astrology chart. Year of the tiger. That's right. That's right. Yeah, I want you guys to take care of yourself. I want you guys to take... And I got a video coming out this next week. You guys are going to be shocked. If you wanted to learn some stuff about your health, I'm going to teach it. 72, baby, huh? So you're just a couple years older than me. I was born September 11th of 74. So I don't know how much older I am than you, but you were born in 72. Deborah said the judge has denied every one of her motions. Oh, Deborah's getting railroaded. I mean, we really need an attorney to help you in Oklahoma, Deborah. That's what we need. So, Deborah's 55. You know what, Deborah? You don't look a day over 40. So, that says something good about you. It's just so hard. Prayers for James, everybody. James is battling COVID. And so, James, if you see this video, which I think that you may, you know, I want you to know that I've seen tons and tons and tons of I will unblock Naven. I'm just triggered right now. And the guy comes in here talking trash. But how many people has he helped this year? How many people has he helped last year? How attached to the movement is he? I just don't need the trolling. I don't need trolling from people who act like they're my friends. I don't need it. You know, I'm trying to change things. I'm not sure if you guys have noticed or not, but I'm dedicated. I'm dedicated, man. I'm not joking, kinda. I'm not half in on this. I'm all the way in on this. You know? Alan is in the room. There you are, Alan. I was wondering where you were. Oh, I think I made you a moderator last time, Alan. You were like, I don't want to be a moderator, so. It's just hard, you know? It's hard to see this happen. You know, it's hard to see this happen. It's hard to watch full-grown men calling themselves officer or sergeant or lieutenant or major. It's hard to watch them attack a 14-year-old girl, attack her father, choke their dog, and then go, oh yeah, you're an officer. Yes, Farmo Fanatic, I am a state champion in Greco-Roman wrestling in Alaska. I won the state tournament my senior year in Greco, and I won the state tournament in freestyle my senior year. I didn't get scored on in freestyle, not 1 point in the freestyle state tournament. So that's my history. And I didn't get scored on in Greco either. I didn't get scored on in either one. So there it is. And as a matter of fact, when I won those state tournament in freestyle and Greco my senior year, John Smith, the Olympian, was in my hometown, and he's the guy who gave me my state championship medals because I never won the state tournament in high school. I woulda, coulda, shoulda won the state tournament all 4 years, my freshman year, my sophomore year, my junior year, and my senior year. As a matter of fact, my freshman year, I beat the kid who took second in state, but then I was ineligible. And my sophomore year, I beat the kid who won state, and I was ineligible. And then my junior year, I took fourth, and my senior year, I took third. Both years, I was upset, and I should have won both. I should have won both tournaments, but I should have won the straight tournament all 4 years. But I told you I was baptized in the fire, and so I've been through some things that I don't want to talk about out loud. I've been through some things. It made me the way that I am. But because I was bullied so badly all the way up until I was 12 or 13 years old, I learned a different brand of firestorming people. You know, if you bully others, I can't stand it. And I don't bully other people. I don't physically bully anybody ever. There's been guys in my life who I wanted to beat up and they didn't want to fight, and so I just had to sit there and listen to their jaw because I'm not going to fight someone who doesn't want to fight, you know. And I'm old now, you know. I'm 47 years old, so I don't want to fight anybody really. But, you know, I got an ego. I'm not perfect. I'm imperfect. So, you know, what can I say? I'm sorry I'm not perfect. I'm doing the best that I can. And so when people like Naven and people like Court come in here and they just throw these left-handed comments, it's like, get the hell out of here. Go somewhere else, you know? Go be an Aaron Collins. Maybe you can get me on the phone and record it and then air it. And then, by the way, if you listen to that guy's video of me talking to him on the phone, I'm just telling him to stop being a little wussy and just tell the truth. So it just seems kind of funny to me. It seems kind of funny to me. No, I don't beat up big queens, dude. Sorry. You know, I lived in West Hollywood here for 20 years. I've never seen a bigger queen than that dude, to be honest. It is what it is. You know, and by the way, I know a lot of people, a lot of the supporters that I have, a lot of people who back me up, they don't like the racism thing. Our laws are racist, and they don't necessarily support trans people. But I do. I don't support trans sports. I think there should be a trans men's sport and a trans women's sports. But I think trans people are just people who got their wires crossed, and they were supposed to be born a boy or a girl, and they were born the other way. Who am I to say? I'm not God, but I know one thing for sure: God doesn't make mistakes. If you're here right now, God intended you to be here, and who am I to judge you? I don't have to put up with your ish if you come and troll me and try to make me your piñata with your words. Don't ban my free speech as I call you a grifter and a scammer and a loser, but you're banning my free speech. No, dude, you're being a jerk. So I don't see gays or trans or anything like that as an abomination as it's written in the Bible. I see it as one of God's creations is what I see. That's what I see. That's what I see. And I'm just a person. So I'm not anybody's judge. I'm not God. I'm not God. So I don't have the right to judge another person. You know, I can tell them I don't like them. I can tell them I want to beat them up. I can tell them I think you're a punk. But that doesn't mean I have the right to. You guys notice I've changed my rhetoric about pigs. I don't want pigs to burn in hell. I think they're gonna, but it's not my place. I've changed my rhetoric with people talking to me and me thinking about it. I don't want these pigs to go to hell. I hope that they get out of being a pig, they find God, and they become a better person. No, Icarus, you just say stupid things to me over and over and over. It's like you're not playing the devil's advocate here. That's not what your job is. Your job is to be on the boat for change. Your job is to row. Just like my job is to row. No, Icarus, you didn't trigger me. I'm triggered right now because I watched 4 cops. Yeah, the Bible's what made me an atheist. I was an atheist for 20 years. From 21 till 43 years old. I was 44 years old. 43 or 44. I read the Bible from cover to cover when I was 21. I had read it as a kid in catechism and in CCD and in the Catholic church that I was in. We read a lot of the Bible. We had Bible reading at my family was devout Catholic, and we read the Bible quite a bit growing up. And so I had a lot of knowledge about the Bible. But then at 21, when a life event happened with me, I decided I needed to be closer to the Lord, and so I read the Bible. It took me about 4 months. I read it from cover to cover. And it made me a diehard atheist because I didn't believe any of that. The Old Testament terrified me. The New Testament to me was worse because the Old Testament, you just die. In the New Testament, you die and burn in hell forever. So I wanted nothing to do with it because I'm imperfect, and I knew I was imperfect. And then I smoked DMT in 2018, and I met God face to face, and I have ever since then become an extraordinarily spiritual person. So that's just the way it is. That's just my story, because this channel is my channel, and this is my life, and so I'm sharing with people. You know, and it's, you know, and people can say whatever they want. You know, if you don't have a split personality disorder, and if you don't have any kind of schizophrenia in your house, in your life, then Icarus, I forgive you, man. I hope you forgive me too. I'm sorry for yelling hellfire and brimstone at you, dude. I'm sorry, or Chicky, or Dudette. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be so rough. And I'll unblock Nathan, and I'll unblock Court. I'm just a human being, man. I'm watching these cops abuse people, and then you're talking about whether or not my hair is done good. You know, that was actually me. That's why I'm saying the example. So, you know, it is what it is. But you can't watch this stuff. But I'm just super grateful that everybody here. David, good to see you. Oh, there it is, Mark. What weight class? I wrestled my senior year at Freestyle and Greco. I think I was 130. Was it 138? Was it 136? Was it 142? Something like that. Because I wrestled 130, 135 in my senior year in high school. And then I put on like 20 pounds of mass my first year out of high school. I had a growing spurt. I grew 2 inches and put on 20 pounds. I graduated high school at 5'6", and now I'm just above 5'8". And that's the other thing. That people think, you know, because you guys saw all the trolls say how I was short and how you know, I was towered over and how I'm short, and that must. I mean, I hate to tell you this, guys, but I've been 5'8" my whole life. It doesn't bother me. It just doesn't bug me. So when people are like, "Oh, he's short," I just don't have that. I'm sorry. You know, I'm 5'8". You want to date me? I'm 5'8". You don't mind dating a guy who's 5'8"? Great. You want to date a guy who's 6 foot? I'm not 6 foot. I'm 5'8". But it doesn't bother me. I've dated women who are 6 foot tall. I've dated women who are 5 foot nothing. So it just doesn't bother me. The idea of someone calling me short bugs me. No. Doesn't even bother me, kind of, sort of. I just think it's funny that people would be like, oh, they've got him. They're calling him short and look how mad he is. No. No, I don't care. I'm 5'8", so there it is. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to the people who I was yelling at. I apologize. I just want to change this bullshit system. And it's going to take all of us. And you can't have naysayers in your boat as you're rowing as hard as you can. And if you're talking about the size of my oar is gigantic. And I'm rowing as hard as I can with that oar. You know, I put my oar in the water and I'm trying as hard as I can to row this ship forward. So anybody who's on the boat and they're creating drag for me, for us, for the movement, I just go with God. Look for peace. Follow the white dove. I hope James could hear all the prayers, and I hope he could feel all the prayers that we put up. And just so you know, man, I'm telling you, and I want to talk about this for a minute, so let me just kind of just speak out loud for a second. You know, I was a die-hard atheist. I'm talking die-hard. Because, you guys see how I read the law and I get into the nitty-gritty of law. I did the same thing with the Bible. I went all the way into it and I read the details of the Bible, and I used to be able to quote different scriptures, right? That would counter. Like, I'll give you a very simple example. And this is when I became an atheist, and then I've left atheism and I'm a God lover. So, I've gone through my own metamorphosis. And I'm not sorry. I am what I am. So I'm glad you're 6'2", man. I'm super grateful that you're 6'2". When I need to reach something up high, I'm gonna call you. Because it just doesn't bug me, man. I'm 5'8". But yeah, I'm glad you're 6'2". Hey James, how you doing, my friend? I'm inundated with news. So anyway, I was a pretty diehard atheist. And so what made me an atheist was learning everything I had learned as a kid was a manipulation. And that's what made me an atheist, is learning that all of the things people said about the Bible, and they would quote scripture and Proverbs and things like that, it ended up being a scam. And I'll give you a very simple, easy one, a very easy one. So here's a simple one. Lively's in the room. Good to see you, Lively. I haven't seen your comments because I've been driving and I got to pay attention to the road. I'll give you a very simple one that just drove me crazy. And if you guys are Christians, God bless you. If you're Muslim, God bless you. If you worship Yahweh or Monkey or Horus, or whatever your belief system is, you have a higher power that you pray to, and it gives you humility, as it does for me. I find gratefulness. And so anyway, so when I read the Bible at 21, and now I was no longer a kid where I had to go to Bible study and read the Bible, now I read the passage where it said, an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. And then if you keep reading that passage, it says, but I say to ye, resist this, and if ye is smite upon the cheek, turn and let ye smite the other cheek. If you get smacked in the face, turn and let him smack the other cheek. But the beginning of that is, I say, an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. So you get people who will use the Bible as a weapon to say, well, the good book says an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. But then the very next line says, but I say don't do this. So you get the cherry picking. And so that's what made me not trust it or believe it anymore. And then as I grew up, I started to realize that the Bible is a book of parables, of antidotes. It's a book of stories. It's a book of stories. I watched Jordan Peterson's Bible series. So, I would just say that I think that everybody who has a higher power, I think that we all live by by the value of being good. Being good for goodness sakes, not being good because you're going to be punished. I'm good because it's the right thing to do. I'm not good because I'm worried about being punished when I die. What I'm worried about, what I'm truly worried about, I'm worried about letting God down. That's what I'm worried about. I'm worried about having all the gifts that God gave me and then not doing enough about it. You know, that's what I'm worried about. That's what I think about. Is I know how many gifts I was given because I've used them not in the way that people would use them just for the greater good of people. You know, sales is a great job to get into. But if you do sales just to make money for yourself, and you don't do sales because you're selling a product that you really are infatuated with and you think it's going to help other people, then, you know, are you doing God's work or are you making money for yourself? And so, you know, my previous investor, he wanted me to get my real estate license. I don't care about it. I need enough money to live. I need enough money to keep the journey going, but I don't care about it. It just, you know, so that's what that's my biggest concern. I don't want to let down God. You know, when I said that a second ago, a lump got in my throat and my eyes filled with water because, you know, revealing your truth to thousands of people, it's hard to do. It's hard to do. It makes you vulnerable. And that's my truth. I'm worried I'm going to let God down. And then when I get up to the pearly gates, he says, you know, I gave you everything, Chille, and you used it to date beautiful women and to buy a Porsche. And I used to have a Porsche, but you know, that's what I'm worried about when it comes to spirituality, that I don't do enough of God's bidding. And that's why I tried to help out Aaron Rodgers at Great Lake Audits. I tried to help him. Are you believe in the Bible and you're still an atheist? I don't know how that's possible. Yet we all need money just to better my life, and I'm not trying to help others. So, I mean, I guess I'm just a little fired up today. So the raw dog Chille is right here coming out for you. You know, and by the way, you know, and when you pick a particular religious sect, then you have to believe that the other ones are wrong. And so that's why I'm a non-denominational God lover. I don't buy into any particular religion or deity. I just pray to God. I just talk to God. And you know, today I was talking to God about my buddy James. I was talking to God about my buddy James in the Midwest who's suffering from COVID, and I threw up a prayer to God when he told me I'm hurting. I did a little more than that. I actually told James I could help him in some ways. I'm not gonna get into the details here, but you know, yeah, I just did everything I could to try to be a good person. That's all I do. But that's, you know, Knight Rider, I think that was, you just said that. Yeah, Knight Rider. That's the thing that scares me, you know, that, and you guys can see, you know, I mean, I wear my emotions on my sleeve. I wear who I am on my sleeve. So that's what scares me, that I don't do enough and that I let down, you know, there's a yeah, I don't like religions. I'm not into religions. I am into God in a big way. And so that's the thing that is my, you know, there's a really famous clip from Conor McGregor, and Conor McGregor, he's kind of talking, and I don't know, he's trashing or giving a lecture or something like that, and he says, "You've let down anybody who ever believed in you." And I think about that saying that he said all the time. You can hear it on Instagram videos, and he says, "You've let down everybody who ever believed in you." And he's got that Irish accent. He's talking like this, you know. And I was like, you know, I don't want to let down people who believed in me, even if it's not God. I don't want to let James down. I don't want to let David down. I don't want to let Pamela down. I don't want to let down. I didn't want to let Aaron down. I wanted to help him all the way through. I don't want to let anybody down. I don't want to let people down who believe in me. So, you know, I want people to have faith in somebody. You know, often what I do for people, just so you guys know, and you guys will never see it because I don't take videos of it, I often do things for people that they don't expect for me to do for them. And I do it anyway. I do it all the time. I'm not going to tell you what I do. But there are people, who will come and say to me, God, you know, I'm trying to get this done and I can't get it done because of X, Y, or Z. And then what I do is I just do the X, Y, or Z for them. I just do it for them. And so they're shocked. They're like, no way, you're going to do this for me? And I'm like, yeah, I just did it. It's done. And then they're blown away by that. And they think, you know, I did do it for them. I did it for them 100%. You know, I wanted to make their life better. I wanted to make them happier. But I did it for God. This is emotional stuff, man. I'm sorry. I'm going to try to get out of this, but it's just emotional to say these things. It's hard to say these things. It's hard to bear your truth in front of thousands of people. It's just hard. But the reason why, you know, last week someone from the Midwest called me and said, hey, I'm this close to having this done. And I said, well, then let's just get it done. And I got it done for her. And then she said, no way. I said, yeah, it's done. And, you know, it made her life better because it made her life easier. And I did do it for her. So you know who you are in the Midwest. I did it for you, honey, 100%. I did it for you to help you because I love you and I care about you. But I did it for God. I did it because it's the right thing to do. Because I had the ability to do it and you didn't, and so I did it for you so that you wouldn't have to struggle. And it's no skin off my back. It's a blessing that I could give it to you. It's a blessing that I could help you. And I don't mind doing it. I'd do it again in a heartbeat. So there's those things. There are those things. So anyway, I guess I'm just emotional watching the guy get murdered this morning, and I guess I'm emotional watching the cops beat up the dad and the daughter today. So it's just a hard thing to get into. And I didn't even plan on going down this road. Remember, I started off with hellfire and brimstone here. So I started off fire and pearls. What does that say? The alpha what? The alpha mailman. The alpha mailman? How long have you had that profile? The alpha mailman. How long have you had that profile? You know, I feel, you know, and it's so funny. I said that I popularized talking about being alpha, and I did. And I did. I didn't make up the term alpha. It comes from a study on dogs. Kinetic Customs, good to see you, brother. How you doing, man? How you doing? Everybody hit the like button. If you haven't hit the like button yet, hit the like button. Make sure you're subscribed. Oh, I know it. Bruce, that's the lowest hanging fruit. Bruce just said, oh, so did you make that for me, Alpha Mailman? Did you make it so that you could come in here and be like, look, or did you do it like, because I don't know if you're here to have a good time or you're trolling or you're here to support. I don't know, Alpha Mailman. But someone said something earlier and I wanted to address that. Yeah, Bruce Gordon. Bruce, good to see you. Bruce said, how about getting a couple departments to stop using torture cuffs? And Bruce, I couldn't agree with you more. I couldn't agree with you. Well, it's good to see you, Alpha Mailman. I'm an alpha male myself, so nice to meet you. And I have no problem just saying it. You know, I am what I am. I'm here to lead, and I'm not going to stop until I lead. Yeah, you know, we're going to do another fundraiser for Christy here pretty quick, just so you know, Lively. Oh, you do? I used to read Mitgal. Matter of fact, I read Mitgal, and I really kind of just stopped. I don't want to get into that conversation. but the MTGOW, MT, it's called MTGOW, MTGOW, and what that stands for, MTGOW, is men going their own way. That's what that stands for. And you can go onto Reddit and read the MTGOW page, men going their own way, MTGOW. And I was on Reddit, and I used to read MTGOW, and it was really super interesting because you know, you got to get to a point as a man where you don't, where the, I mean, I don't want to be disgusting because there's ladies in here. Like, between watching the murdering pigs and then between my language today, now I'm concerned about offending a lady. A little bit of a hypocrite, right? Hello, pot, meet kettle, right over here. Who's the hypocrite? Me, right? So I'm not trying to offend the ladies here. But pretty soon, as a man, you have to get to the point where everything isn't about your chick. Everything isn't about you getting laid or getting into the pink. You know, where pretty soon, where when a chick says something to you and it's disrespectful, even though you know that if you just bite your tongue later you're gonna get some, you know that's what MTGOW is about. And I got to that point, and now, no, I just started filing federal civil rights lawsuits this year, Jason. So I got to a point though, and I was reading MTGOW at this point, where I just, you know, pretty soon because in Hollywood, just so you know, right up the street here, because I'm down here to go now, just up the street in Hollywood, there are women who are so exceptionally beautiful that you might be willing to take a little guff because you're going to get some, right? But after I read MTGOW for a few months, and this is a few years ago, this is quite a few years ago, it's maybe 7 years ago, 6 years ago, I was no longer willing to put up with the guff. And when a chick in Hollywood, when a woman, a lady, a girl, whatever you want to call her, another human being who's the opposite sex of me, how about that? When a girl would say something to me that was off color, and that even if I just bit my tongue, then later we'd get back to my place and have some wine and, you know, start to have a conversation. I just got to the point where I would be like, nope, I'm sorry. What you just said is not acceptable. And that's what MTGOW a lot has to do with. Yeah, Hollywood's pretty cool. I would rather you put hashtag team change, because we have to change this crap, you know. This has to be changed. You know, I didn't really anticipate this being this of a fire. I didn't really anticipate this being this fiery of a conversation between us, but it was. And now I gotta go and I gotta unblock Naven and I gotta unblock Court because they're not bad people. I'm sorry, Naven, and I'm sorry, Court. As soon as I get to my computer, I will unblock you. I apologize. I'm just tired of this, you know. For the first time today, I have addressed that I do believe violence is afoot. I think that we're gonna go to a very violent place soon, and I hope that we can avoid that. But watching what cops are doing to people, I just think it's a matter of when, because I want to get a group of people, assemble, sue this government, you know, protest. That's what I want to get to. That's what I want to get, you know. What's that? No, Lively, I can't take a break, dude. This 100 times and I'll say it again. It's going to take at least one person. Okay. Hey, Todd. Thank you, dude. Thank you, Todd. Wow. You guys just want to watch me cry, don't you? You guys just want to watch the tears come down my face, don't you? Thank you, Todd. Thank you, Christy. Christy is in the room, everybody. Christy Roan is in the room. Christy, the best ever, is in here, you guys. Hey, Christy, why don't you throw up your Cash App and your Venmo? I'm going to do a fundraiser for you this next week, Christy. So we're going to be doing a... Yeah, I'm pretty disgusted too. Christy, the best ever, is in the room. Hey, Christy, doesn't the murder of Jalen Walker sound a lot like the murder? His husband was James Sheets. And I don't think that they were officially married. They were together for 15 years. So I call him her husband, but I think that they were just lifetime partners. And man, thank you, Todd. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for the support. God bless you. Christy's guy, James Sheets, was murdered by the pigs, and they did the same thing. They chased him down, and then he ran, and then they stopped the car, and then of course they find the gun in the car later. There was a gunshot that no one ever got shot. There was no danger to any of the pigs, but then they murdered him in the streets. You know, this one, he was out. And Christy, the guy's just a scum bucket. Just a scum bucket, and all those guys at BCI are scum. Don't think that BCI is some good agency. They're not. BCI is just pigs investigating pigs. Don't think for even 2 seconds that that anything is good gonna happen from BCI. So, and Christy knows that. Oh, God bless. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you, Andrew. We're gonna do a fundraiser for Christy this next week. Thank you, Andy. Thank you, Andy, for sending $30 to Christy. That was really nice of you. God bless you. God bless you. Really a kind person. So, you know, yeah, it's I can't stop until the change happens, until the ball is rolling for change. You know, I can't stop until there's no victims like Christy, whose husband was mowed down. So Christy said that here's what Officer Bansky said to her. He told me, "We're the finest department in the industry." Oh, it says, hold on. It's hard to read and drive. "We're the finest department in the industry. We don't cover for anyone. But they told me we're not going to cover for any of them," in so many words. Well, then where are the text messages? Where are the text messages that Tommy Shinneman was sending? Why weren't they sequestered? They said that those 8 cops were sequestered. I don't believe them. I think that's a lie. Christy, do you believe that the cops were separated who shot down Jalen? Do you think that's what happened? I don't think that's what happened. I don't think that's what happened. Who thinks the cops were separated? I'll bet you if they released all the body cam, you would see that those 8 cops who murdered Jalen were as separated as the same cops who murdered James Sheets. That's what I think. That's what I think we're going to see. Did they release all the body cam footage? Do we have all the body cam footage yet? Because I haven't seen it yet. I haven't seen all the body cam footage. Good to see you, Rance. Nice conversation earlier. Thank you. I appreciate the conversation I had with Rance earlier. Nice to see you, hon. Rance is a female. So I told Rance when we were talking earlier that I still call women hun and sweetie and darling because I was raised in a small town, and that's how we address women growing up. Now, I know that in some situations that can be considered chauvinistic or disrespectful, but if we talk on a personal level, I call my sister honey, and she certainly is not typical as far as I'm not going to get into my own family because I have enough trolls who do anything they can to hurt me, so I don't want to expose any of my family to that, you know. So yeah, anyway, listen, like and share. Yeah, everybody, and remember, you know, we can't stop until the change happens, you know. Oh, we're only, I think you're a little bit behind, Jonathan. Chille, you are a fraud. Oh, really, Pete? What do you offer, buddy? What does Pete offer? What does Pete offer? Pete came in here and said, I'm a fraud. Okay, Pete, in which way? How is that? In which way am I a fraud? Which way? I mean, which specific way is it, Pete? Which specific way am I a fraud? How? Because I wear my feelings on my sleeve and I genuinely care about other people and I do everything I can to help others. That makes me a fraud? Or you went to some troll channel and said and listened to stupid shit. And by the way, you know, that's right, Christy. Christy said Pete's a troll and that's all he has to do. Oh, I know that. And by the way, you know, I don't know the case that you're talking about, James. I don't know the case that you're talking about. You have to email me that to DeletelawZ@gmail so I can learn about what you're saying. Listen, I'm just a human being, man. I'm doing the best I can. And I'll tell you what, you know, the day that I die, I will meet my maker and I will hold my head high because I've done everything I can to try to be honest, to try to be truthful, to try to help people, to try to use the skills that I was given for good. And so the day that I meet my maker, I hope I get 10 or 20 more years, as many people as I can. I mean, I want to live to be 100, but you know what I mean? I hope that I get to help more people. And as soon as I'm able to take that California State Bar and I can go into the courtroom, then I'll really be able to help people. So there's all that. There's all that, you know. Fireworks going off in Alabama, huh? Yep, it's coming, guys. 4th of July is here. Happy 4th of July, America. I do love this country. I don't love what's going on in this country, though. I'll tell you that. I do not love what's going on in this country. It's DeletelawZ@gmail, exactly how you just spelled it perfectly. DeletelawZ@gmail.com. Yeah, Pete doesn't offer anything. So anyway, I just wanted to come on here and show you, and make sure you guys go over to the Real News Network. Let them know that DeletelawZ sent you over and tell them hello, that I said hello. You know, what'd you say, Christy? Christy said it's pitch dark. We just seen fireworks. How are the kids? Do the kids like 4th of July, Christy? Do the children enjoy watching the fireworks go off? Because I mean, I say it all the time. If I wasn't doing this, I'd be a teacher. That's what I'd do. I'd get my teaching certificate and I would just teach kids. My favorite group of kids is probably, I don't know, 7-year-old, 7 to 10, because they're articulate enough and they know enough, and then they're at that perfect age where they can be taught and they want to learn and they're interested in everything. And I would probably teach elementary school kids if I wasn't doing this. That's probably what I would do. Team DeletelawZ, God bless you, man. Thank you. I know I'm a teacher, but I'm teaching the masses here, and I would probably teach elementary school kids if I wasn't doing this, you know, because they give me such joy. You have no idea. I mean, they make me so happy. The kids of America are absolutely great, you know, and we just got to make sure that we teach them properly. And by the way, you know, I got a kid going to law school right now. He's in his first year of law school. He wrote me a letter last year when I first started TikTok, and he said, Chille, I want you to know I'm going to law school. He said, I wasn't going to go to law school, but when I saw your TikTok, I decided I am going to go to law school. I took the LSAT. I got a great score, and I'm going to this school. He told me the name of the school. I'm not going to say it. And he said, I want you to know that I'm going to law school because of you. It's a lot of pressure. That's a lot of pressure. It's a lot of pressure on me. But at the same time, you know, if I inspired that young man to continue his education and go to law school, you know, I wish I'd done it myself. I went to college for 5 years and I didn't graduate. I wish I had finished my degree, and I wish I'd gone to law school. But, you know, I wouldn't be who I was if I'd gone to law school. Thank you, Jeremy. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, everybody get a trifold. Everybody make sure you have that trifold. Make sure $5 trifold is working. You use the term $5 trifold, all one word, no numbers, just spelled out, $5 trifold on the $15 digital one, and you get it for $5. I was giving it away for free, but it's not economically viable. I've given away hundreds and hundreds of them, so, you know, I'm just doing the best I can with what I got. And so that's what I'm doing. And I didn't want this to be about me, but for some reason it is. And I think it's because I said I'm going to run for governor. And so I think that's the reason why people want to make it about me. But you know what? I don't care. I'm an open book. I'll say whatever. I'll talk about anything out loud from anything in my past, or anything anyone wants to talk about out loud, I'll talk about it. I don't care if it's as simple as a woman's menstruation or as complicated as quadratic formula. There's nothing I won't talk about. I'll talk about anything and everything. Oh, Christy, you need to save your money, honey. Thank you for the super chat. God bless you, Christy. You need to save your money. You need to save the money for the kids. Thank you, hon. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you. That's right, Joy. That's exactly correct. And if you read the Bible as I read the Bible, it where's Waldo? Where's Waldo? Where's Waldo? Where's Waldo? Type it right there. Where's Waldo? How many times can we type it? Where's Waldo? Where's Waldo? Where's Waldo? Where the flock is Waldo? Where you at, Waldo? Where are you, Waldo? Where you at, Waldo? Where are you, Waldo? Where's at Waldo? Where you at, Waldo? Where are you, Waldo? All trolls, hit the like button. All trolls, hit the like button. All supporters, hit the like button. All right. All right. Where's Waldo? Icarus, good to see you, man. Good to see you. Rance, nice to see you. Thanks for Jack. I'm just going to call you Jack. I can't say the rest of your name, but it's good to see you. Good to see you. Lively, man. I always appreciate you. Thank you for the pithy comments. Rebecca, it's nice to see you. Christy, Archangel, God bless you. Where's Waldo? Where you at, Waldo? Where you at, Waldo? If you're watching this in a week, you type down in there, where's Waldo? Where's Waldo? Where's Waldo? Where's Waldo? Yep. You know, it's a pretty good group of people in this room. You know, it's a pretty good group of folks that come in here. You know, and because you know what, all these people in this room, I've done fundraisers. Mike, good to see you. Good to see you, Mike. Nice to see you, Tommy. Love you, Andrew. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. You know, this group, the group of people in this room, I've done fundraisers for multiple people, and the people here have pulled money out of their wallet and given it to perfect strangers. Andy just sent $30 to Christy, the best ever. So you know what I mean? This is a good group of people. You got to be good, you know? You got to be the best you can be, you know? If you're not the best you can be, what's going on? How you doing? I saw you say my name there. I can't see it. It says Stello Green. Stello Green. What's going on, Dalo? How you doing? How you doing? My Bill of Rights, what's going on? Brandon, what's going on? Brandon Bailey. I'm fighting in September. I'm fighting Chad Goo in September. Now, I think I'm going to knock him out. I don't think Chad Goo can strike with me. We're going to find out. We're going to find out if he can strike with me or not. I don't think he can. I don't think Chad Goo is going to be able to punch with me. We'll see, though. We'll see. Because I'll tell you what, you guys don't understand, and I'll just tell you right now, wherever I hit, no hair will ever grow. So just remember that. Wherever I hit, no hair grows. So make sure that I don't hit you on top of the head there, Chad Goo, because you won't grow any more hair ever again. Because I hit like a freight train, Chad, and I don't think you're going to be able to stick with me, to be honest. You might be tall and you might outweigh me by 100 pounds. I don't think you're going to be able to hang with me, dude. We'll find out, though. That's why we're fighting, isn't it? We'll find out. And then I get to beat up a cop for the first time in my life. I can't wait. I'm going to knock him out. I cannot wait. I can't wait. I'm going to knock I'm going to knock him unconscious. 4th of July, I'm going to be down in San Diego. I may be in Laguna Beach as well. I'm not sure where I'm going to be. My buddy wants to go up to Laguna. We may stay down in San Diego. There's all kinds of places. There's all kinds of things to do down here in Southern California. And then I got to get back on the road next week again. So I'm not staying in California. I just had to get my storage unit completely emptied because can you believe it? I couldn't afford to pay it. I couldn't afford to pay that money every month for that storage unit. It wasn't serving me, so I had to get rid of the storage unit entirely. Pismo Beach, where all the clams you can eat. I grew up watching that Bugs Bunny. You guys want to see? This is gorgeous. I mean, this is absolutely gorgeous. You have no idea. I'm down here just south of Orange County a little bit, and this is so beautiful. You have no idea where I am. I mean, I'm pretty close to where I'm going, so I probably don't want to show the area I'm at because I get so many stalkers and stuff, but this is a nice place right here. I hope everybody in their life gets to come and enjoy something like this. So any which way, I want to say thank you to everybody for coming. I appreciate you giving me a peek and watching it, and make sure everybody goes over to Real News Network, over there to the Real News Network, and tell Ta I said hello, and make sure you subscribe to Real News Network. It's one of my favorite YouTube channels that there is. And thank you, moderators, for coming. I appreciate you, Jonathan, Citizens Broadcast. I appreciate you guys. Thank you, Joy, Gloria, Lively. Nice to see you. Thank you, Cope Dog. I think Cope Dog was in here earlier. I got to give a shout out to Cope Dog yet. Archangel for Truth. Big prayers up to my man James in the Midwest. Prayers for you, James, in your COVID. I hope that you get over it. Shock Professor, Deep Bora, Dan Fizzle. Nice to see you, Dan. Nice to see you. Mandy's in the city. Nice to see you, Mandy. Thank you for coming. Joy, good to see you again as well. I can't say that. I'm not a Satan worshiper. I'm against Satan. I can't stand Satan. I hope Satan is burning in hell. I think that he is, actually. Thank you. You have rights. Cops have duties. I appreciate it. Kinetic Customs. How's that popper coming, Kinetic? Special Ed Andrew, thank you so much. Knight Rider, thank you. Les Paul, thank you. Thank you all for coming. I appreciate it. The tribe is just top notch. Todd, God bless you, man. Thank you for your support. I appreciate it. Gloria, where's Waldo? 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 Marcy, nice to see you. I haven't seen your name yet. I think I saw your name earlier. Brian, nice to see you. Yeah, Brian, I can see your comment. You just said, can anybody see my comment? Yeah, Brian, I'm sorry I didn't give you a shout out earlier. I thought I saw your name swing by earlier. So I wanted to say thank you, Brian, for coming. I appreciate it. Brian, I added you as a moderator right away as soon as you got your channel back going again, okay? Lively, always great to see you. Greg, thank you so much. Dagby, thank you. Archduke Roman, it says Archduke Roman, thank you for your efforts. I'm so sick of hearing about corrupt cops. I want change because, oh shit, I gotta follow my buddy. I don't know where I'm at. I want someone. We need change. That's right. We all need inner peace. You know, I'll be honest with you, Archdude. I do have inner peace. I'm pretty happy. Like, I wake up in a good mood, you know. The trolls only hurt my channel and my income for a minute, you know. But there's folks who support me and believe in me and love me, and so I'm okay. But you know, I'll never quit. I'm not going to quit till I win the governorship, and then I can change policing from an executive perspective. And I'm going to lay out what that change is going to be. So it's not long now. We're on the verge of it now. We're on the verge. Thank you, Amador. I appreciate it. Hey Ted, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Rains, good to see you. Good to see you, Rains. Always good to see you. David, how you doing, David? Nice to see you. James, nice to see you, James. I haven't got your email, James. Shoot me an email, man. I haven't got it. Icarus, God bless you. Thanks for coming. Ren, thanks. I appreciate it. Jack, I'll just say your name, Jack. Anyway, I'll give you guys a real quick shot of what it looks like. This is what it looks like where I'm at. This is where I'm at. This is what I got going on. How's that? That's what I got going on right now. How that be, huh? That's where I'm at. Delusions of optimism in my way, and I couldn't ask for better. Okay. What are we doing, Mobot?
I'm behind you.
Okay. Okay. Anyway, I will get out of here and stop yapping. I've been on for 100 minutes. Well, that person's criminally insane, good old boy. Listen, there's going to be people, just so you guys know, who are criminally insane that have to live in a institution or in a box. That's not going to go away. That's not going to end. All right, but I got to end this. So listen, God bless you guys. God bless the United States. And remember, under any circumstances or any condition, we don't stop. And I will see you guys on the next one. All right, talk to you soon. Later, guys.